Hello and welcome to OSINT Geopolitics today. My name is John Luca, and this podcast is produced for OSINTinvestigate.com, a platform dedicated to open source intelligence, geopolitics, global energy markets, and strategic analysis. In today's episode, we analyze the major geopolitical developments of March 12, 2026, focusing on three critical topics shaping global markets and international security: rising tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, the surge in global oil prices, the continued rise of gold as a safe haven asset. Using OSINT methodologies, we will examine the signals, indicators, and strategic implications behind these developments. Let's begin. Geopolitical flashpoint: the Strait of Hormuz. One of the most critical energy choke points in the world is the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway connects the Persian Gulf with the Indian Ocean and serves as a vital corridor for global energy trade. Approximately 20% of the world's oil supply passes through this route every single day. When geopolitical tensions escalate in this region, markets react immediately. Recent developments suggest increasing instability in the area. Several indicators point toward a heightened risk environment: attacks and threats against commercial shipping, increased insurance premiums for oil tankers, expanded naval deployments from regional and international forces. From an OSINT perspective, these signals are extremely important. Open source analysts monitor tanker movements via AIS ship tracking systems, satellite imagery of strategic ports and naval bases, maritime risk reports from shipping companies, military deployments across the Persian Gulf. These indicators often reveal emerging crises before traditional media reports them. Oil markets rising toward $100 per barrel. The global oil market is already reacting to the growing tensions. Crude oil prices are moving toward the psychological threshold of $100 per barrel. However, this rise is not solely driven by supply disruptions. Much of the price increase is caused by what analysts call the geopolitical risk premium. When traders anticipate possible supply disruptions, they begin pricing in future risks before they actually occur. In other words, the market moves ahead of real-world events. If the situation in the Strait of Hormuz deteriorates further, some analysts warn that oil prices could potentially rise to $150 or even $200 per barrel. Such a scenario would have profound implications for global inflation, energy security, transportation costs, geopolitical stability. Energy markets remain one of the most sensitive indicators of geopolitical risk. Gold, the ultimate safe haven asset. While oil reacts to supply risks, gold responds to uncertainty. Historically, gold has been one of the most trusted safe haven assets during geopolitical crises. Currently, gold prices remain above $5,000 per ounce, reflecting strong investor demand. Three major factors are supporting gold's strength. First, geopolitical instability. Conflicts and global tensions drive investors towards safe assets. Second, energy-driven inflation. Rising oil prices often trigger broader inflationary pressures. Third, central bank accumulation. In recent years, many central banks have increased their gold reserves in an effort to diversify away from traditional currency reserves. This trend represents one of the most significant shifts in modern financial geopolitics. OSINT indicators to watch. For analysts following geopolitics through open source intelligence, several key indicators should be monitored in the coming days. First, tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz. A sudden reduction could signal growing security risks. Second, attacks or sabotage targeting energy infrastructure, including refineries and oil terminals. Third, decisions by major oil producers and energy alliances, particularly those affecting production levels. Fourth, central bank gold purchases, which often increase during periods of global instability. By monitoring these signals, OSINT analysts can anticipate potential market shifts and geopolitical developments. Strategic outlook. The global landscape in 2026 is becoming increasingly complex. The intersection of energy security, geopolitics, and financial markets is shaping a new strategic environment. Tensions in the Middle East, rising energy prices, and the strengthening of gold markets all suggest that the global economy is entering a period of heightened uncertainty. For analysts, investors, and policymakers alike, open source intelligence offers powerful tools to interpret these developments in real time. Understanding these signals early can make a crucial difference in navigating global risks. If you are interested in OSINT, geopolitics, energy markets, and strategic intelligence, visit our website, osintinvestigate.com. See you at the next episode.